Hi everyone, Michelle Moore from Finance. I want to have a big shout out to the finance team for their active participation in the change program that we're undertaking at the moment. I know it's not been easy, but I really appreciate all the hard work and effort you go through in supporting our stakeholders. And to my leadership team, thanks so much for your support over FY22 and looking forward to a great FY23. Thanks everyone.
Hi everyone, my name's Petra Koziolik and I'm TAFE's Chief Audit Executive. So what I'd like to really talk to you today about is some of the many achievements that my little unit has done over the last 12 months or so. We have helped really lift the capability of our people when it comes to identifying fraud and corruption matters. We have given them some crash courses to our NDOs, which is nominated disclosure officers, and you may have actually been one of those people. We've also helped you identify those opportunities at the ICAC to go and get some free training. So the message here is that we punch above our weight and we're here to help and we love what we do. So thanks very much for listening.
Hi, my name's Gino Calvisi and I'm the Director of Logistics for TAFE New South Wales. Earlier this year, we stood up a fantastic logistics team who are making a real difference out in our regions by ensuring our mobile training units are ready to support our teachers to deliver training courses across the state of New South Wales, in ensuring equipment is identified and delivered to our teachers and support staff to train our students, our learners, and to allow us to do our jobs as efficiently as possible. Our fleet, we have over 400 passenger and commercial vehicles, and that allows our teachers and support staff to move across the state of New South Wales. And also a very new and exciting part of the logistics team is our stores and supply chain. We've made a huge investment in standing up 10 stores across the state, and these stores will allow for efficient supply chain of consumables to manage our campuses and also to support our teachers in buying and storing consumables more efficiently for course delivery. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sonia Vogler, the Director of Investment and Capital Delivery, and today I would like to share some of our amazing achievements. First up, I would like to celebrate our infrastructure traineeship program. I would like to give a big shout out and thank you to Champion Shaw, who's taken on the additional work of looking after the trainees and providing valuable support all around. I'd also like to highlight a couple of infrastructure programs that were completed this June. The Asset Renewal Stimulus Program, which allowed TAFE to invest $100 million in critical infrastructure replacements across the state. I'd also like to acknowledge Sean McKeon and the ARP team, as well as my colleagues Mick Ryan, Gino Calvisi and Giles Curtin and their respective teams, as this was a program that needed a huge amount of collaboration across the shared services group. The other programs that concluded in June was the Connected Learning Points program, led by Dave Bremer and supported by Angela Borman. The teams demonstrated an exceptional level of collaboration. The next highlight I would like to shine onto is the new Meadowbank Digital Technology Hub. Cameron Huxley has led this project from business case through to completion over the past few years and has done an excellent job at coordinating stakeholders and partnering with schools' infrastructure. So from me, a personal big thank you to the whole team. You guys rock. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Will Haley, Director of Financial Control and Treasury. Just want to say a big thanks to the Financial Control and Treasury team for another fantastic year. We have a finalist in the Young Credit Professional of the Year in the Credit Management team, that's Arnella. TAFE Finance Shared Services was the winner of the Customer Centricity Award at the Shared Service Outsourcing Network Annual Conference. We continue to beat our own targets for debt recovery and collection, recovering millions of dollars for TAFE. We often play a support role, so don't often get the limelight. We can be the quiet achievers, but I just want to say a huge thanks to the team for a fantastic year.
Hi everyone, my name's Warren Els. I'm Head of Finance Business Partnering Support Services. I just want to start with a call out to the Finance Business Partnering Support Services team for the great work that they've done over the past year with their stakeholders, or with our stakeholders, and building relationships. One of the key standouts for me was the amazing share by 3 of our colleagues recently around their experiences. I just want to use this opportunity to really sort of call that out, because I think it's been of great value to a number of our people who are battling with this change. So thanks very much for having the courage to go out and make that share.
Hi everyone, my name's Joanne Meek. I'm currently acting as the Head of Finance Business Partnering for Student Experience, Market and Product. To Nick, Chen, Tony, Caitlin, Kelly, Glenn and Joe, Craig and to Jackie, I can always trust everything that comes to me, and you add so much value to TAFE. I'm very, very grateful, as I know our CFO is. Thank you, Finance Business Partnering team, Student Experience, Market and Product.
Hi, I'm David Leet. I'm head of the Finance Business Partnering team for the delivery areas. I just wanted to call out to my team, thank you for your continued support. We ride the waves of the business probably more than anyone. So, whether that's been the distractions of COVID, our finance restructure, I'm hoping you're looking for opportunity out there. I really look forward to continuing the journey with you all. And once again, just wanted to thank you for your continued support.
Hello, I'm Giles Curtin and I'm the General Manager of Procurement at TAFE. I'd like to give a special thanks and mention to Tom Ryan from TAFE Infrastructure and also to Fletcher Christian from my own group in procurement. Tom and Fletcher have worked really hard together over the past year and a bit to establish a panel of project managers and a separate panel of head design contractors to allow us to effectively and more efficiently engage with the market. I'd like to thank Lucy Fittler, who is our HR business partner for Shared Services Group. And many of you will know Lucy. She's got a pretty huge remit and has been with TAFE for a while, so she's also got a whole wealth of experience which she shares with us. So thanks, Lucy. Thank you for always being there and for offering sound advice. I'd like to thank Amina Bello and her team that manage the finance help desk. I think we represent a fairly large portion of the calls that Amina and her team get. They're often not the easiest, and her and her team have to manage and articulate some pretty complex process steps. I thank you for the consistent advice that you give and for bearing with us and our customers. And on behalf of my whole team, I just wanted to really thank the legal team within the governance, legal and risk area. And I know that they always have a backlog that extends well into the distance. So thanks for really sort of prioritising our emergencies. I'd like to say a big thanks to Fran Enriquez and the rest of the Shared Services integration team. I find that Fran and her team always respond, always with an attitude of how can we help, rather than stop bothering me.
I'm Peter. I lead the property procurement that services TAFE infrastructure. And I want to give a shout out to my team who has done an amazing job, I guess, this year servicing some 60 projects. To Chris, you certainly came on board to really took over the ARP and in particular the grounds maintenance work that we had to do. That was absolutely amazing and still obviously progressing to date. To Helena, I think the way you probably manage in terms of the way the process mapping and how you probably on the onboarding side of it and your passion towards the apprenticeship has been excellent. And Fletcher, amazing job to date putting that PM panel together and still obviously getting to the final touches. The other thing to probably call out is the stakeholders themselves, particular to Tom, Sean, Sonia and Manny, the others that we work with the major projects from, and Cameron Lang, obviously of the Institute of Applied Technology, Cameron Huxley at obviously Meadowbank, very inspired and looking forward to working very closely with you.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Reed from the procurement team, and I just wanted to take a moment to recognize Nicole Cutler, the procurement powerhouse, who has been leading the procurement capability and governance team for the last 12 months. Every day, Nicole brings excellence, energy, and expertise to her role and embodies that TAFE value of excellence. So I wanted to say a huge thank you for all the support you've given to the team, to Giles, and to myself.
Hi, I'm Phil Clark, Head of Corporate Procurement and part of the procurement team. I'd really like to put out 3 thank yous today. The first one is to the Corporate Goods and Services category team, the A team of category management. Thanks for all the work that you do, guys. My second shout out is to the capability and governance team in procurement. I'd just like to thank you for all that you do to keep the wheels of procurement moving. And the third shout out is to the logistics team. I think you guys are doing a great job and I can see a real good future for us working together. Thanks very much, everyone.
I'm Jackie Parrish. I'm the Acting Director of Property Operations. Over the last 12 months, the team has done an enormous amount of work. One of the big initiatives that they've achieved is the introduction of a partner to help us from a leasing and property management perspective. So it's transformed the ways of working for the team. Another, just the ordinary business as usual, the team have looked at nearly 300 agreements and licences that they've done over the last 12 months, and that's a great outcome for the campuses, who then have these third parties on site and enliven and create vibrancy across the campus. The other big thing from a team perspective is that the resourcing has changed. There's been a lot of resourcing movements over the last 12 months and more so in the last few months, and the team has really taken on board and stepped out of their own roles and taken on new challenges to make sure that our customers, the campuses, our students, the staff are getting the outcomes that they need.
Kerry from Governance and Corporate Compliance. I wanted to say thank you to my team for really stepping up to the plate this year and being so flexible and also supporting each other so well. Thank you, team.
Hi, I'm Russell Smith from the Governance, Legal and Risk team, the Commercial Governance Unit, and I wanted to talk to you about the exciting topic of delegations today, so I won't keep it too long. We've done a great piece of work this year on looking at the approvals and endorsement process for training contracts, which is really important, giving clarity. And the exciting bit about it is that I got a lot of support from my colleagues in the Governance, Legal and Risk team, but it was also collaboration with the finance team within Shared Services Group, and more importantly, collaboration through the wider business student experience group with the business teams and the contract delivery teams, and also the market group with their bids and tenders team. So a big piece of collaboration and a piece of work that I'm really proud of.
Hi, I am Carolina King. I'm Head of Management Reporting and Analytics. I would like to thank all my TAFE colleagues, thank Finance Department and thank my team. And I would like them to understand and know that they do contribute a great deal to the TAFE being able to support the communities across Australia.